This is beautiful. These ones back here are the prettiest ones, and the leaves turned such a pretty color before they're gone. Got a storm coming, so I'm putting everybody away early. Storm's gonna blow all the leaves off that tree. That's why I have my phone. Got the divider in. Those birds are putting themselves away in the process of. Blueberry bush, isn't that pretty? Wow, I got my first flower on my bean. All the beans are gone. I have like one left. Maybe two. I pulled some dead vines off yesterday because the mice had chewed off the bottom. Cooked the vine. I did plant some seeds in here. Little sprouts. Sprouting. Crops. Really have to do something else to keep the mice out. I don't know what, but not this year because we spent the whole year on the chicken coop. It was the first night that the baby chicken and mama slept in the new brooder. So I like the height of this. The height is good. You know, chickens were singing last night when we put them in here. I didn't see it. I wasn't out here, but Rick filmed it. They were singing. Here's all the chickens. Good morning, chickens. How's everybody? What are you doing, Rusty? You practicing? That's what he's doing. He's practicing his moves. He's, how old is he? So last winter they were born? I think he's over a year old. I think he's going on his second winter. I'll have to look that up. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. That's kind of odd. Has he got a flea or something? He might have bugs. I better check him for bugs. I'll give him a dusting. Yeah, that's what I want. Get that diatomaceous earth in there. So, I don't know what's going on with him, but the diatomaceous earth isn't going to hurt him. I doused him in it. Now I'm a mess. I'm going to have to wash the coat. I don't think it'll brush off. Life is good. I like the cooler weather. This is last year's tarp that we used for the sunroom. The middle of the two sides of the chicken coop that used to be here. So reusing. We have rain coming. Rain and cold. Starts tonight and lasts for a couple days. So that's obviously not permanent, and you know, I can't imagine the face that Rick is going to make when he gets home today. But you know, he likes to work in there after work. I think he might appreciate that I started it. At least it'll block some of the wind, it'll block some of the rain, and he can redo it properly after he gets birds moved in. So that'll work. It's cozier for sure. I like it. I've had some cold mornings. This morning it is 50 Fahrenheit. Not bad. So last night, Rick was working on the brooder. Cleaned up the spare pots. Gardeners, we have things laying around because we might need them in a minute. So that stuff's been put away because it's the end of October. I think my time for needing my pots is over. I don't think I'm planting anything right now. Don't hold me to that because, you know, I could change my mind. I could change my mind today. Later today, I'm going to be planting garlic actually. Pulled up one of my amaranth yesterday because the rain knocked it down. Plant garlic along this fence. And I planted carrots and some kind of a green that's new to me. I can't remember what it was. Maybe I'll take a picture of the seed pack. And I planted greens in greenhouse 2. So, I mean, there are still things going on in small ways. The tubs are for the things that I just planted. When it gets down to 32 at the end of the week, I'll be covering them at night. You know, I just couldn't put my inner garden to bed. I have one more tub, but then I, you know, started getting my sanity back and realizing that, you know, this is a Michigan winter. I don't know. I have a greenhouse. Greenhouse has mice and it's eating my crap, but the mice are out here too, so I have to grow enough that they save me some. I try to grow enough for my kids who live downstairs, but that's a struggle. Oh my gosh, look at that cosmos. Just still. Looking beautiful. Thought about doing cover crops, but you know, there's some covering going on here. I think the thought process is not to overweed this time of year. It's better for the soil if you don't. You can see sprouts pretty good with my naked eye. They're there. It's using screws and washers to hold it up. We had to move the chickens in before it got done.
Buddy.
That little baby learned snack noises in his first week.
Better get him. First, way over there. Let me through.
So we are just not organized in here yet because we have only been in here for a day, full time with the birds. There's stuff in here that shouldn't be in here, so yeah. Because we're still under construction, we can't take everything out. But it did take the stress off it, the project getting done, because we can't finish before it gets cold. And now we don't have to worry about the birds, because the birds have everything they need. They have plenty of space, place to sleep. We're good. We just got to get organized. Having all the birds in one house again. Rick's been working like every weekend after work on this thing all summer long. Everybody seems happy.
Alright.
We don't have the chicken doors hooked up yet. They're in, they're just not hooked up yet. We gotta get them hooked up and get the chickens trained. Also can wait. Probably the hardest part was getting all the chickens in yesterday. Because it's all foreign, they didn't want to go in. They had never used that ramp and all been shoot up there before, and it honestly didn't go well. We got the job done, and now they've been using the ramp all day, and they like it.